Hello, welcome to the workshop. Not in a workshop today, I am at the Sussex Steam Fair at Parham. Just to prove it is a steam fair. Here comes a slow moving traction engine. So you'll have lots of steam coming up.
The Sussex Steam Rally. The sun's come out, which is a lot better than it was about 2 hours ago. I've had about 3 different changes of clothes today, which you never know what it's going to do.
Nice one, mate.
So the first engine that's coming in is an extremely well presented Wagons water steamroller. This engine has done many rallies over its time, and the current owner was very lucky to inherit this after the gentleman passed away, but it wasn't in this condition when he got it. Oh no, he had to have new firebox, new boiler barrel, loads of work on the mechanical parts, bearings, new steel tyres on the back wheels. And if you look at those back wheels, you'll see that the steel tyres are about an inch thick. So the workmanship to put that inch thick steel on is quite incredible, really. You need great big presses, a great big set of plate rollers, and then you need a great big set of riveting equipment, because the rivets are about an inch diameter, they're huge. Now he drives this engine on the road all over Sussex, and it's a genuine credit to him and the old guy that left it to him. So the next one to come in is a little tiny 6-ton Wallace & Stevens Advanced Steamroller. This one was built in 1936, which for a steam engine is quite late. Most of these steam engines sort of around the 1900 period was their big time, but the rollers moved on right into the late 40s in fact, and some of them still work right up to the 1980s. These Wallace Advances were called advanced because there was a problem with the early type steamrollers in the stopping and reversing. So you'll see the one in front with a great big flywheel going around. This is very good to keep the thing running very steady. When you go from forward to reverse when you're rolling a road, you can often leave ridges in the tarmac. Well, the Wallace Advance, you'll see, doesn't have a flywheel. It has 2 separate cylinders and no flywheel on a disc crank. So this can engage a really quick reversing or forwarding in direction, therefore leaving no ruts in the tarmac at all.
The one thing Ken's has told me that you might not know about the first engine that came round, as you said, it was left to the owner by the previous owner. Apparently his cat is still on the engine, and he also on the engine is his tobacco tin with his ashes in.
That's incredible. I knew about the tobacco tin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently his cat's still there.
Yeah, that's brilliant. He's a really lovely guy.
Yeah.
David Wallace.
Two brothers, wasn't there? Yeah. Fixing them all about well, mate. Oh, I made a list of the post-later now.
Oh yeah, we've got a Wagons steam wagon coming round. This one was built in 1928 and it's a C-type 6-ton. These Bogey wagons are very good for a turn of speed, having pneumatic tyres and 3 gears. You're currently probably doing 35 miles an hour, should you imagine, with one of these, which doesn't sound incredible compared to a bobber lorry, but if you compare it to a steamroller at 3 miles an hour, it's comparatively high. There's ever such a lot going on when you're driving one at that speed. You have a driver and a fireman, a bit like a railway locomotive. So the fireman's looking after how much coal, what the pressure's doing, how much water's in the boiler, and the driver's just concentrating on aiming the thing and starting and stopping it. Now, the next engine coming in front of us here, this is a local engine. This was built in 1890 by Wallace and Stevens, which is an incredible old engine. You'll notice the front headstock on it, it has a ring of bolts around the top, which makes this a convertible traction engine. So in its day, it was used for working on farm work, or you could put a headstock with rolls on it and use it for rolling the roads. The engine used to work for Carter Brothers at Billingshurst. And it's put in a lovely traditional traction wagon. This engine is very, very well presented. You'll notice the coach painting on it. The gentleman who owns it, Mr. Gerald Bissicker, he's a sign writer and steam engine liner and painter. And so you'll notice the attention to detail on the trailer, on the engine, everything is exactly spot on. Really worth a look at. Now we have somebody showing off. Here's a good friend of mine, this is Jamie Croft. This little steamroller here is another one of the later types, built in 1936 by Aveling and Barford. So the predecessors to this was Aveling and Porter, and in the early to mid-30s, they got bought out by Barford Perkins, merged in, so they become Aveling and Barford. There's a lot of unusual details on this engine. The tender is very different. You access the footplate from the back of the engine, which makes it a lot easier. And again, you'll notice the smaller flywheel, which makes it quicker for reversing. Now we've got Richard and Lisa Pelham. This is a 1910 Tasker B2 tractor. This one's got a very special feature of having pannier tanks. So you'll see the writing on the side, it says Tasker's Little Giant. Well, inside that is a water tank. So it can carry a lot more water, which means it can go a lot further in distance. It doesn't have to keep stopping up rivers and streams to pick up water. Which in its day, being a commercial event, less time to stop, the better to get on with it. Another very good steam engine this. So we've got spring suspension and rubber tyres. Yeah, very useful little engine this. So this one is a 1927 Foden steam wagon. It's very similar to the orange one that came round earlier. They've all got slightly different designs, so this one's on solid tyres rather than on pneumatics. As it goes round, you'll notice that really heavy rear chain. They're chain driven, these engines. And for the keen eye of you, if you notice on the back axle, you'll see a band brake as well, which, again, in modern terminology for a car, you would think it was that, brakes. But for a steam engine, having brakes and chain drives and rubber tyres is quite a specialist thing. Now we have a replica steam car, this. So it's called a Lycomobile. Well, the original ones were called a Locomobile. These run on very, very high boiler pressure. They have a monotube boiler in them, so that there's no chance of any explosion or anything, because they only run on a single tube. You'll see as it's going around, it just exhausts straight to atmosphere, little puffs of steam coming out the back. So coming across the front of us now, we've got another little Tasker engine. This one, I was explaining how earlier all the boat and wagons were chain drive. This is a very unusual traction engine because this is chain drive.
You see all sorts of
The chain drive allows some really
driving
spectacular movement of the springs, which is an incredibly comfortable ride. They drive this engine everywhere on the road, and it's very good for a turn of speed.
driving it? No.
It's weird. No, but it's the actual turn.
He's now being overtaken by the horse and traction company's Wagons steam bus.
It's pulling a
This
train.
bus was rebuilt as the Wagons Works band bus. So the Wagons company, they used to have their own works brass band. So they used to have a Wagons bus that would take them around to places. And when this engine was rebuilt, it was rebuilt in the style of
On
that.
the traction engine,
Proves a very sociable machine. to
winding
have,
a drum with a
plenty of
chain on
friends
it.
about, particularly to pass
and the
across.
train loops around.
Take to the local public house.
So it is.
Now we've got 1923
That's right. So one turn on the wheel.
10-ton steam roller.
Overtaking
This
going
one
on.
has a piston valve rather than a slide valve. And it holds the off walking. Again, another well-travelled engine, this one. They drive it everywhere on
Normally
the road, and they
taxi
brought
drivers
it on
cause
Friday
them
over from Ringmer.
Here he comes, he's enjoying himself.
I like the little dog sitting dead up there going, he is at the front of the
Now we have a 1914 oil bath show called Royal Star. You'll notice it's got twisted brasses on it and those are coloured light bulbs around the top. It has a dynamo on the front. This type of engine is called a showman's engine because it was used in the fun fair. They would pull the rides to the events and then they would use the dynamo on the front to generate the electricity. And they were always very pretty, well turned out, well painted, very bright colours. This one's another steam wagon, but a different manufacturer this time. This is a 1920 Wagons Shuttleworth tipper wagon. So the back body will have a hydraulic or mechanical tipping arrangement, so that you don't have to shovel all your load out, you can just tip it up. Again, a bit like a model lorry.
You say a bus, it's oh, that's it.
The next one to come along is one of the prettiest engines on the road. Is always the next level up, isn't it? If you look at the chimney tops on a barrel, they're always a beautiful copper flare. They're always painted in deep maroon with red and yellow lining out. This engine's been fitted with rubber tyres, although to a glance you wouldn't notice. It makes it a far more comfortable ride on the road than just your average steel rolls. And of course you don't have the disadvantage of sliding on manhole covers or cat's eyes. So when you're driving these steamrollers on the road, it's a lot more difficult than your traction engine with rubber tyres, because the steel wheels, as soon as you get any obstacles, manholes, cat's eyes, you can slide, so it can be a little bit more tricky.
What you should be doing is trying to do a daredevil stunt where you try to jump 100 eco-processes in a road roller. Probably wouldn't do it again.
This engine can be used as general purpose. Road roads, general farm work, like driving a thrashing machine or driving a saw bench. It was built in 1899, so another one of the older ones here. This has had rubber tyres fitted to it. You'll notice they look a little bit like the original what were called straights on the engine. These rubber tyres have come from a model tractor and they're called quad tracks. But you can take them off the tractor and straighten them out, cut them up and bolt them on. You can see the bolts down there. And not only do you get a more comfortable ride on the road, you can still go mud bugging in the mud. This one coming across the front now, this is a Fowler B5 road locomotive, 1900. You'll notice how big it is. These engines are completely designed with no other idea other than putting very, very heavy loads on the road. So you'll see it's got massive wheels, it's got a very large winch on it for winching things. Everything's built a lot heavier, the drawbar, the gears, the boiler, everything's much stronger. And for the keen of you who've probably been to Great Sussex Steam Fair, you see them going up and down the massive hill there, doing a demonstration, putting very, very heavy loads, 40, 50 tons maybe. And they put 2 or 3 engines in a line, push pulse. Now this little engine coming across the back here, this is a Parham gold medal tractor, and this is owned by the Claude Jesset Trust. They have a large collection of steam engines over in East Sussex, and they host the Tinkers Park Steam Rally every year. A very great little event, all in aid of cancer research. These gold medal tractors are the GTI of the steam engine world. Again, with rubber tyres, spring suspension and 3 speeds. They're probably good for about 14, 15 miles an hour, I suppose. Many tanks for extra distance of water, about 25
about 40 miles
before you have to stop.
towards the east.
As opposed to a steamroller which does about 8.
And it comes up on the right.
This engine's had all new gears. It's had many new parts, but you'll notice that the sound of it's absolutely silent.
So well oiled.
That's the crosshead. Pistons in the cylinder. That's yeah. But on the end of the bar inside the cylinder is the piston. But yes, a well-maintained steam engine is very quiet. Well, yeah. The thing that makes the noise on them, generally speaking, is worn gears.
I think we're just waiting for 1 or 2 more coming along.
That's a little nippers in the back. I'm going to take over the business.
And here we have, a little bit late on parade, but it doesn't matter, showing a good turn of speed. This is Avlingham Porter Lydia, this one. This is built in 1902. A very good old reliable engine, this. I've done a few miles on this one myself. It made it just in time. So the engines are just lining up now. They'll probably park up for a couple of minutes, and they usually give a great big whistle up, with their whistles and hooters and horns and all sorts of things. And then afterwards we're going to do a public steer and engine. So if a few engines would like to stay to do steer and engine after this arena event, that would be great. So if anybody would like to steer an engine, if you would like to make your way to the gate at the end of the arena, and then a small donation to the Iron Alive goes into a bucket.
You haven't seen my prize?
The commentary box. Okay, yeah, made their way to the commentary box after this arena parade. And we're going to have a beer and an engine. Some are easy, some are difficult. Let's see what you get.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, that really helps, and constructive comments welcome.